and we can go ahead and start to take a look at how to deliver this Google form to those we'd like to take and receive information from. Our options for delivering our form to the audience we'd like to fill it out and submit are going to be located under the Send Form blue button in the upper right hand corner. It should be directly underneath your name, the name of your account that you're in. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Send Form button, and the first option we have is a link to share the form. My target's going there right now. Within this text field, it's a URL that you could simply copy and paste and then send that out through an email or any other electronic means you'd like to distribute that, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Google+. They also have quick links to those social media outlets I had just described right there that allows you to click and then just send the link out to whoever you would want to click on it and then take the form. Below those options are the send form via email, and this is a place you could go ahead and type in the information, paste in the different email addresses that you'd like it sent out. I like the email because it's more specific. It's very specific about who it goes to. With the social media above, anyone who happens upon your Facebook or your Twitter feed would have access to that. So it depends on if your form is something you want a specific group of people to be taking or anyone to be taking. Over on the right hand side, we've got this embed link. When I click on that, it gives us a code to embed into a website or into a blog or to any web tool that will allow you to go ahead and paste this in within one of its code settings. I've used this with Google's Blogger, and I've used it with WordPress as well. And it's very simple to copy and paste this code and then just directly put it into a different web presence. What I like about that is it naturally becomes a part of whatever web tool you may be using. If you use WordPress like I do with my classroom, when I paste this into my WordPress page, it just shows up as a part of the WordPress layout there. So the form is actually embedded. It's actually a part of the WordPress web tool, the WordPress software that I use to maintain a web page for my classroom. Well, I'm going to go and press done there, and those are the options we have to get it out and about to anybody that we want to be using it. You can also, if you tend to use one computer or a few computers, you can also bookmark the web address of the Google form. If it's a daily check-in form or something like that, you can just bookmark that, and the bookmarking abilities with any browser is just to find the bookmark pull menu and then add this page to your bookmarks, and then students or staff or whoever is accessing this form can just quickly access the form and then submit it. Well, now that we've taken a look at how we can get the form into the hands of others, the very last part of the Google Forms lesson will be taking a look at what the respondent's information looks like in the spreadsheet that is catching all of this information, catching and holding and storing this information. And I'm going to go ahead and click on responses, and I'm going to go down to response destination. And what I want to do is make sure that I press create. And it's setting up the spreadsheet right now. And at the top here, I can see view responses. So I'm going to go ahead and click on view responses. And right there, we've got my spreadsheet of information. Now, when I look back at my test form, the summary of responses, which we had looked at earlier, gives us a quick snapshot of what information is coming in. It's very visual. It gives us the bar charts and the column charts and the pie graphs to get a good idea of what the responses are looking at. But the test form responses are giving us the exact information, including a timestamp at the very beginning over here, and then a breakdown of the information, all within the spreadsheet environment. So you're able to go ahead and use the spreadsheet and the power of the spreadsheet to sort and organize and display data, and display the data that you're looking for to extract what you need and maybe get rid of what you don't. This is a good time to start using those pull menus or the features within the columns themselves, such as the organize, the information, sort it from A to Z. Any information that you don't need, you can certainly just get rid of. But the idea is once the information is put into the spreadsheet here, that is where you can begin to collect information, make decisions based off of the information that you're receiving. And for whatever reason you'd be using the form, this is where you come in and start to really absorb that information that you are collecting. Now that we've taken a look at Google Forms and how we then take the information and sort it, it's time for us to go ahead and create a Google form on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and close these out. And the activity for Lesson 2 in Unit 3 is to be creating a Google form or creating a Google form that acts as a quiz in a content area that you would like to incorporate Google Tools into. Once that form has been created, I would like you to send that form to me. You can email that to me, as we had looked over on the different options on how we can send these forms out, so I can take a look and see the form that you've created.